Jeez, down 26%. No, I mean, like when Bitcoin was dumping earlier, I tried to buy Cardano on Coinbase and I couldn't even log in. And then when I finally logged in, it just none of my buys would go through. It just said failed transaction. It's really frustrating. So apparently, like Coinbase is unusable when the market's volatile, which is pretty shitty. I mean, Coinbase is great to like hold your coins on and stuff, but man, like I tried for like an hour, like from like 2:30 to like 3:30, I could not make one transaction on Coinbase. I logged in, my account looked fine and all that, but it was going really, really slow. But every transaction I tried to do, it wouldn't work. And then, of course, Bitcoin, Cardano pumps right back up to 67 cents. So I'm sure now I could buy some, but I'm kind of pissed. I guess that's what sucks about these centralized exchanges. But yeah, now I'm actually not a big believer in Coinbase stock anymore. Like, I feel like they're kind of turning into like the Walmart of crypto. It's like they're not really giving good customer service. Kind of pissed me off. You should be able to sign in now. I mean, I'm talking like when everything was going on. Just crazy. I mean, I was there for at least 45 minutes trying to make a buy. And it was like, it let me, I loaded money on, it let me do that. And then like, but it was going slow. And as soon as I tried to buy anything, like everything failed. Freaking sucked. I guess that's why I got to have a backup exchange. But anyway, it looks like this dump is kind of mellowing out. I could have got I could have got Cardano for 60 cents. It was 61 cents. I'm so pissed, and I was like just trying to get it. None of my transactions went through. And if my Cardano transactions went through, I probably would have bought something else too, like Doge. Doge is still down 26%. I actually still might buy some Doge. I don't know, man. It's frustrating because they know every time there's volatility, you can't log into Coinbase. This shit's been going on since last bull market. It's unacceptable at this point. Like, what are they doing with all their profits? It's like $1 billion company. I mean, I know a little bit about like servers and stuff like that. All they got to do is what they're doing is they're trying to be cheap. They don't want to have the servers. So they figure, oh, we're just going to have the bare minimum amount of servers, and they just can't handle it. They just can't handle it. So I mean, it's definitely a safe exchange. I have no problems like storing my stuff there. But Jesus Christ, I mean, if you want to buy something, which is part of crypto, like you want to buy something when shit dumps, like give me a break. You can't buy anything, and I assume you probably couldn't sell anything either. And now freaking Cardano is pushing back up to 70 cents. I really hope Cardano goes back down to like 63 cents or something. I really want to get another shot at buying some cheaper Cardano. Anyway, I guess the big question is this dump over? $69,000 all the way down to 60. Now back up to 63. I think we were talking about that yesterday too on my channel, where I said we're probably gonna. I'd like to see us dump down to 63. I think is what I said last night. So we got that. We definitely dumped enough. Actually, we dumped down to 61. I think. Yeah, we dumped. No, we dumped down to 60. We dumped all the way down to 60. We almost went under 60. And now we're back up to 63. Theta's still holding at 269 though. It's pretty good. Well, that's another thing, man. Like you're saying, like if you're trying to get the top, think how many people are going to be trying to sell at the top. When it's like that last chance to sell and then we go back into the bear market, you're definitely not going to be able to get on these exchanges. That's why I'd rather be out before like the frenzy completely hits. Just be out of it. Okay, I beat the frenzy and just kind of watch it all from afar, you know? Yeah, you're going to miss out on some gains, but who cares? Because I was stressed out. Like it was stressful. I really wanted to get some Cardano. And I definitely made a good call selling my MicroStrategy stock, because that's down to $1,000 now. I sold over $1,300. But yeah, there's a lot of articles popping out about Coinbase. This one's from like a few days ago. Coinbase shrugs off site crash as shares of the top U.S. crypto exchange surge. So I'm probably gonna make a video about it. I just want to go on live and see if anybody else had issues, because maybe I was just having issues with Cardano. I didn't really try anything else. I just think it's unacceptable at this point. I think it's all of these centralized exchanges. Like the problem with Coinbase is that's where what everybody uses. So it may not have happened on Kraken because like nobody's using Kraken or like Binance.us or whatever. I mean, it's the price to pay for security. But man, like I learned a lesson today. Like I cannot buy if we get another flash crash. I'm not going to be able to buy on Coinbase. So I guess I'll probably open up another exchange or something like that. Use another exchange for like just trading on these dumps. But I can't be the only one. You're going to see a lot of articles tomorrow of people just bitching that they couldn't trade on Coinbase. And it even said on Coinbase when I logged in, it said, "We realize we're having issues, and we're working on it." So they knew people couldn't sell or buy. So they know what's going on. But it's just because they're cheap. It's all just cheapness. They do not want to invest in the servers. Freaking $1 billion company. And I can tell you, like, if more and more of these articles come out with people having problems with Coinbase, it's going to affect their stock. Because they're really starting to treat people like, like I said, like the Walmart of crypto. Like, there's no customer support. Oh, and then, so when one of my transactions failed, I was going to buy like $2,500 worth of Cardano. It was half of the money I put in there, and it failed, and it took them an hour to give me back the money from the failed transaction. So I couldn't have even done anything anyway. And I was actually about to call them. I'm like, why this failed transaction? Did you steal my money and you haven't given it back? And then like an hour later, it finally showed up back in my account. Like, that's ridiculous. That's freaking ridiculous. Like, it's like they intentionally didn't want anybody using the system. So they just figured, oh, we're just going to give people a failed transaction, and then we're going to steal their money too, so they can't try to buy anything else. I don't know. It's pretty shitty. Like I said, Coinbase is great for holding stuff. I feel very safe on Coinbase, but man, trying to use these fuckers when you really want to buy something during a dump. Lesson learned today. Lesson learned today. I went through Thursday night to take profits on my longs and fell asleep. Now I'm down 60K. Well, I mean, it's going to go back up, man. I mean, this is just kind of the start of everything. You know, like I said, I sold on my MicroStrategy stock, every penny of my MicroStrategy stock yesterday at like the top. So I feel good about that. Now it's down $300 a share. It's down to $1,000 a share. I sold it at $13.50. Was like the high. So maybe I'll buy back in. But yeah, you're not always going to get the top. But I mean, if you didn't sell what you want to sell, you know Bitcoin's going right back up around the time of the halving to $70,000, $80,000. I'm just pissed off I couldn't buy this freaking dump. And now I want it to dump again. Like, I'm just like, now I'm like obsessed with it. Now I'm just like staring at the screen like, please dump. And I think we have a good chance of Bitcoin dumping back down to $60,000. Because, like, I can't bring myself, like I said, I transferred the money on the Coinbase. I transferred $5,000. I was like, okay, I'm going to buy Cardano at 60 cents because I knew it was going to pump right back up. And I may have even, like, done a trade on it or something, but I couldn't do it. So I don't want to buy Cardano right now at 67, even though I know Cardano's going to go to $5. I'm pissed now, you know, like, because, like, Coinbase fucked me. But this is a lesson. You got to have other avenues to buy these coins. So, I gotta, like, I don't know. I might open like a Kraken account or something like that, just for like a backup. So what do you think the dump? You guys think the dump's over, or you think we're gonna retest 60? I think we're probably gonna retest 60. The crash happened so fast. Today's crash did not happen that fast, though. It was a solid hour I had to buy it. Bitcoin was around $61,000 for like 40 minutes. I was just sitting staring at it. So like there was ample time to buy it, and I only happened to be sitting in front of my computer at the right time. I wasn't like planning to do it. I actually went out to work, then I came back and it was like dumping. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna buy some. I had to pick up my kids from school at 3:30. So I started at 2:30 and then I had to leave at 3:30. So a solid hour of trying to buy Cardano at 60. Bitcoin was down to like 60,000, 61,000. It was like going between 60 and 61,000 for like 45 minutes, and I could not do it. Fucking pissed me off. But I want to buy, we need one more little dump. I just want Bitcoin to go back down to like 61, maybe late tonight or something. So I get one more opportunity to do this. I mean, Cardano recovered very fast. I mean, very fast. We're almost back up to 70 cents. Oh, so you were a lever. So does that mean you just lost the money on leverage? See, that's why I don't do leverage. I definitely do not recommend doing leverage for crypto. It's just not worth it. But yeah, like if you're doing leverage, though, you gotta set stop losses, right? Like you gotta, because in case you fall asleep or you become like incapacitated and you can't get on to trade it. Leverage just scares the shit out of me. It's too risky. Especially the way things have been lately with how volatile things have been. But even if you lost money on leverage, you know Bitcoin's going to go right back up. So if you got more money on the side, pile it back in. I'm sure you can make it back. Listen to Crypto Ran. He'll give you advice on how to make all your money back on Bybit. Oh, man. See, now what Bitcoin's probably going to do is it's probably going to hang out at 63 until midnight when I go to sleep. And then like at 3 in the morning, we're going to get one dump down to 60. I'll probably have to set an alert on my phone. But the thing is, there won't be as many people on Coinbase when that happens. Like it happened, like this dump happened today, like in the middle of the day, 2:30 New York time. Like that's when everybody's on the app. That's when everybody's on Coinbase. But man, Coinbase fucking, like I actually read an article where like they almost might even be like regulators might even look into Coinbase for like manipulation because like are they really going down or are they just basically trying to like fuck with people's money and fuck with the market? Not let people trade. I mean, really, they lost money because I would have bought. They would have made, money on a fee. So think how much Coinbase lost today just on people trying to buy and sell, like just in fees, because they freaking aren't up to the task. Get with the program, Coinbase. There was a Bitcoin glitch where people couldn't buy 10K cheaper. I didn't hear about that one. I heard that Sheeb or something on Coinbase like dropped like 50% last night. Like something happened with that just on Coinbase. That's the thing with this shit. All this shit is so fucking sleazy. It's really weird. That's why I don't really trust crypto. I just see it as a way to make money. Like I was telling my cousins today, I'm just like, hey, look, like they keep asking me all these questions. I'm just like, look, your fucking Theta, your Cardano, your Bitcoin, just look at it all as like dog shit. It's all dog shit, but for some reason, people are willing to pay you a lot more money for it in the bull market. But eventually, those people realize it's dog shit, and then it drops 99%. Like, and that's kind of how I look at it. Like all this stuff. Like, I'm here to make money. I see this as a way to make money. I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin's zero in 5 years. I wouldn't be surprised if Cardano is zero. Like, I don't trust any of it. I just see this as a way, because of the 4-year cycles, to make money. That's it. This is an opportunity. I don't care about crypto. I don't care about Bitcoin. I care more about real estate and like having fungible money that I can hold in my hand. But I know Bitcoin's going to pump and it's a money-making opportunity. But it's so manipulated. Like so MicroStrategy yesterday, like I said, I sold at the high. So think how many people were like buying MicroStrategy, selling MicroStrategy yesterday. But I had no problems logging in to Charles Schwab. It was lightning fast. Boom, 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 sold. So if Charles Schwab can do that, why can't Coinbase? That's the thing. Like what's the difference? It's just because Charles Schwab knows that they have high value clients, and if they fuck around like that, people are going to leave because there's billions of dollars at stake, like big funds, New York Stock Exchange people. So Coinbase definitely has to get with the program. But I would not invest in Coinbase stock. Like I don't, for one, it's at the highs, but I would not invest in Coinbase stock. I think eventually they're going to like destroy their company by being cheap. MicroStrategy I'd much rather have over Coinbase. What's up, man? No name. Yeah, I was just making a video. I was actually just going to make a video. I'll probably do a video anyway, just on how Coinbase like really pissed me off today. But I was just wondering if anybody else like tried to sell or buy on Coinbase today. Because I think tomorrow we'll see a lot more articles about it. But I think, I think today, what happened today with Coinbase is like people are really going to be pissed. Because this happened 2 days ago as well on Coinbase. Where every time there's like the slightest amount of volatility, nobody can buy or sell anything on Coinbase. So it really sucked. Trying to get my Cardano at 61 freaking cents, and every fucking transaction failed. So anyway, so what do you guys think this dump's over? I'm leaning towards we're not going to go below 60,000. If we do, it's going to be super brief. But I do think we're going to test 60,000 again, like 60,500, maybe even tonight. So I'm probably not going to sleep much tonight because now I'm like on a mission. And I know I can go on Coinbase right now and put in like a buy level, but I don't like to do that. I want to actually buy it like right then and there when it happens. So I think we'll at least get one more shot at $60,000 Bitcoin before we go back up. Still have another month till the halving. But yeah, this dump was inevitable today. So I'm kind of glad it happened. Just a nice flush out. I'd be in a better mood except for my Cardano Coinbase problem. Dogecoin's down 24%. You know, it almost might be worth buying some Dogecoin or Sheeb like right now. Sheeb's down 27%. That's a lot. I mean, I know Sheeb pumped like 50% in like 24 hours, but man, that's not bad. I mean, if you're looking to get some coins, because you know Sheeb's going to go crazy. I might actually just, instead of the Cardano, because I'm pissed about the Cardano thing. Maybe I'll go half in the Doge and half in the Sheeb and then call it a fucking night. But I do think I want to wait for Bitcoin to at least get into the 62s, like 62.5. That'll drop things a little bit more. And this is one of those situations where if I miss it, I miss it. But there's just opportunity right now. Oh, also the stock market was crashing today, so that didn't help things. I got some bonus money coming in soon, so I hope the dump lasts a little longer. I just doubt it will. Yeah. Well, when's your bonus money coming in? I mean, it might last the rest of the week. It's not going to last long. I think definitely within the next 24 hours, we're going to retest some lows, but we're probably going to slowly make our way back up. Probably by like tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, we're probably itching our way back up to $65,000, $66,000 Bitcoin. I mean, this was like a big flush out. So there would have to be like some really bad news that comes out, I think, to really take us low for a long time. This was simply, like we said, I think I said it yesterday, all the sheep are going to freaking sell at the all-time high. And what happened? Like everybody had a sell level at exactly the all-time high. I think Bitcoin made it like $100 past all-time high and then big old dump. So this was like completely predictable. Like completely. And even the amount we dumped, $9,000, is like completely normal. It's like, yeah, that's kind of what you would expect. Because even when we went down to 65, I was kind of like, I'd like to see 63, and of course we went down to 60. So I'm completely happy with the amount we dumped. I think we've dumped enough. The question is, when will we come back up? Probably soon. If you got 42,000 ADA, man, that's a lot. That's not much more than I have. I mean, I don't think I'm much more than that. I would have had more today. I have a lot of Theta, though. I think Theta is actually, dollars-wise, Theta is higher than Cardano for me, what I got. But yeah, I want to get a little bit more Cardano because I think these are still great prices. But I'm not paying 67 cents for Cardano. I'd pay 60 or 61. Now I'm just leaning more towards maybe I should just like buy a meme coin, like I said, because the meme coins are going to go crazy, even more crazy than they're going. Yeah, next cycle you'll be going in heavy in Theta and Cardano. You got 42,000 Cardano, man. That's pretty heavy. I mean, that's more than most people have. That's a lot. 42,000 Cardano. Couldn't that turn into like multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars? It probably will. Depending how high we get. You should be doing just fine. But my biggest pet peeve though is when people say like the next cycle. There might not even be a next cycle. Anything could happen. I'm always nervous with crypto. Like, I don't trust it. It's weird because I have like a crypto channel. I think about crypto all day. It's my life, but I don't trust it at all. Like the Coinbase thing today, the manipulation, the loot, getting hacked. I mean, I got hacked my first year in crypto, and it really sucked. And it like almost turned me off till completely. I almost didn't come back. So, like I said, I just see this as a way to make money. But it's like you're in a sea of sharks. You're dealing with like the Rand Nooners, the Bit Boys, like they're all looking to get your money. All the fucking sleazy YouTubers are looking to sell you a course, and they come off so nice and friendly. They have that fake smile. They all look like they're fucking out of central casting. You know, they look like they just like got out of they're like news anchors, these guys, and they're trying to sell you something. Everybody's trying to sell you something. It's a really sleazy world. That's why I just want to make a ton of money this bull market and just forget about crypto afterwards. Like, and I'll probably turn my YouTube channel into something else, like investing, real estate, or whatever the hell I'm doing. But I'm definitely not going to be as in the crypto next run. But you never know. Maybe I will. But I really want this to be the last run for me, where I'm really like, where it really matters, like how much money I make. Alan Crypto. I don't know who that is. The thing is, I tend to watch the sleazeballs because I find them interesting. I like listening to Crypto Ram when I'm in the morning because it's interesting. I like BitBoy, although not as much lately because it's interesting, but I know it's all bullshit. Who else do I watch? Cryptocurrency news channel guy, that Asian guy. I watch him because he does live streams and I can just, put it on as I'm like going to bed and stuff like that. But he doesn't shill anything. But the shillers are totally more interesting. I agree with that. You just have to realize like all these guys are just trying to like, for the most part, just sell you something. Not all of them, but like a lot of them are. Yeah, I guess it's good we're hanging out at 63. I mean, we've been here for a while now. We've pretty much been at 63 for the last 3 or 4 hours. So meme coins got hit the hardest, which is obvious. Bitcoin Cash down 15%. I don't even know why Bitcoin Cash pumps so much. But Bitcoin Cash is always a big pumper. It always pumps hard. Always. I don't know why. Everybody shits on it like all bear market, and then it always freaking does well. Litecoin's not a bad price at $80, but I have plenty of Litecoin. And I want something that's going to pump harder than Litecoin during this dump. VeChain goes under 4 cents. That's deal of a lifetime. And you can't complain at Theta for 265 because it was freaking $1 like 2 weeks ago. Oh, Pepe down 25%. Some of these meme coins are looking juicy. So yeah, so I'm not gonna stay on too long. I just want to like see what was going on. Like I said, I think we're probably going to retest that low we had at like 2:30 in the afternoon today. So I think we're probably going to get like 61.5, 60, 61, then hang out at like 62, then we'll work our way back up. That's what I'm hoping happens because I want one more shot at buying some Cardano or some other meme coins, but it might not. Maybe we're at 63 and we're coming up from here. But this dump was par for the course, guys. It was completely expected. And overall, I mean, as much as everything's pumped, your altcoins are actually holding on pretty good. You would expect the altcoins to be down like 30, 40% with Bitcoin dumping $10,000, but they're not. They're really not. I mean, Cardano down, what, 11%? Like, on a giant dump like that? $10,000 dump? So, it's so obvious everything is like 100% bullish. Like, it's so obvious we're coming out of this. We're coming out of this thing strong. I hope Solana keeps crashing. What is Solana at right now? 121? I mean, Solana is not going to, like, oh, you mean Solana, you hope the blockchain keeps going down? It will. Every few months it's going to go down. But as far as price action, like I said, the money was made in Solana. I mean, think how hard it would be for Solana to go from 121 back to its all-time high of 259. It can definitely happen. It probably will happen. But that's a 1x, like if you're just getting in right now. Like, that's such a bad play. Like, it's like you have to be the biggest freaking idiot to be buying right now. Not because it's Solana, but because of the price action you're going to get on it. So yeah, the Solana, the blockchain's going to keep going down. Solana is not going to be performing very well this bull market. Let's just leave it at that. It's already had its pump. I wish I bought some at 12. I've already admitted that. But you're going to do so much better with these other projects. You know, last bear market, Chainlink did the same thing. Chainlink pumped like a bastard in the bear market, and it did nothing in the bull market. So Solana just was like the first one to pump. So good for you, Solana, but you got no more steam left. Solana can crash multiple times. The market doesn't care. But actually, the market does care. Because every time Solana goes down, the price takes a hit and the articles come out. And you have to understand that it's venture capitals holding Solana. Once they get scared, like the whole thing goes to zero. So venture capitals aren't all that loyal. So if they say that Solana, like if Solana crashes again, it's going to be like headline news. Like they cannot keep crashing. And that might be why Solana can't get above 120,000, 120, 125. Maybe that's why Solana hit a snag at 125 or whatever. Because it hasn't really, ever since it had that crash last month, it hasn't really done anything. So yes, there are people getting out of Solana. Because look, it's not doing anything. The price for Solana was November, December, $8 to $120. That was it. I mean, what else are you looking for? Yeah, it can go to 250, so you double your money if you get in right now. If you made a 10x on Solana, you can put it in anything else, and you'll get another 10x. Maybe Solana, you get a 1x. I mean, you could invest in any Fortune 500 company and probably get what Solana is going to give you over the next 8 months. Invest Answers guy holds all the Solana. He is in charge of the FTX holding. That's another thing. FTX holds so much freaking Solana, and they're going to be dumping it at some point. You got Sam Bankman-Fried in prison right now, shilling Solana to the jail guards and prisoners. Like, why would you want to be involved with that? Like, why? Like, look, I get it, but like there's so many other projects where there's not a convicted felon that's going to get 30 years in jail who's responsible for one of the biggest debacles, scams, crashes in crypto history. Why would you want to be in his project? You know, it's like, what? I don't get it. And if you look at the people in Solana, the big pumpers like Rand Nooner, I mean, the guy's like the Satan. He's Satan. It's like, these guys are horrible. But whatever. I still wish I could go back in time and buy Solana at $8 though. With all that said, I mean, I'll buy it. If I know a coin's gonna pump, I'll totally buy it. I'm not like that or anything like that, but at this point, it's just not worth it. Rand's gonna start shilling shortly. He'll probably do like an emergency video tonight. Or I'll have one of like his trader guys like Sheldon come on and try to like, oh my God, we're giving you the free trading school. The biggest thing I love about Crypto Rand, the free trading school, but it's like going to a sales course. It's like going to one of those like those timeshare sales courses. Oh, come on into my free trading school. Oh, Bybit. You gotta have Bybit to start. Oh, you gotta put money on the Bybit to start, but it's free. So essentially, to go into the free school, you have to sign up with one of his sponsors. It has to be one of his sponsor exchanges, and you have to put $500 onto it. It's like, and then of course you're going to lose half your money, and every time you trade, Bybit and Rand Nooner get a cut. It's the biggest sleaze in crypto. I don't know if you guys know, like Rand Nooner, like he's from South Africa, which is probably, no offense, because like I'm from America, and America has problems too, but South Africa is like one of the biggest third world shitholes in the world. Like everybody has armed guards up front of their place. It's like, it's horrible. It's like a third world country. And he lived in the United States for a little bit. He went to like Penn State or something like that, and he moved back to South Africa once he started shilling crypto because he knew if he was doing what he is doing now in America, they would lock his ass and throw him in jail. You can't be shilling Bybit from America and all these leverage exchanges and everything he's doing. So he moved back. He used to work for CNBC. Then he moved back to South Africa. And you know he only did it so he could get into the shilling crypto game. The guy's a 100% con man. 100%. Entertaining, yes. I'll enjoy his show. But he is a snake oil salesman, like the definition of a snake oil salesman. I mean, Luna, UST, every scam in the book is like, it's mind-numbing. And if you watch his show right now, it's him just shilling and promoting his sponsors. The whole show is him promoting his sponsor. And every day he has a new sponsor. Oh, now I'm going to talk about our new sponsor. It's always a new sponsor every day. Like, think how much money he's making getting people wrecked on these stupid leverage tradings and just whatever the hell, whatever sponsors he has. It's always some exchange or something like that. But the thing is, he has so many viewers and subscribers, like he gets a lot of good guests because they want to go where they're going to be heard. But yeah, he's the worst. And George from Cryptos R Us, he's a scumbag too. But George from Cryptos R Us looks like a scumbag. He looks like a gluttonous Buddha you would see like ruling over a little peasant town in China. And he's like just eating and like taking everybody's money. You know, it's like just sitting there with like his big titties hanging out. And while all the peasants are working outside and he's just like eating chickens and like, you know, like he's almost like a character out of like Street Fighter or something. I never liked George from Cryptos R Us. I always thought he was a scumbag. And a lot of people I like. I think he's a scumbag and Rand Nooner's a scumbag. I don't think BitBoy's a scumbag. I just think he's a crackhead. There's a difference between being like a genuinely bad person and having a drug problem, you know? And I think Rand Nooner and George from Cryptos R Us are generally bad people. All they see is dollar signs. That's all they see. How can they make more money? And I talked about the karate combat. It's like, okay, like, why would you want to get a bunch of people who don't know how to fight in a ring to beat the shit out of each other? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, would you feel bad if somebody got hurt? I don't know. I mean, if I got a bunch of people on the street together to fight each other and then one of them got hurt, I'd probably feel pretty bad about it. But George is just sitting there like loving it, you know? Like, that's how you know George is a real bad guy. Like the shit he's involved with. Karate combat. Let's get a bunch of computer nerds together and watch them beat the shit out of each other. Like, what kind of mindset is that? How do you even come up with that shit? So yeah, I don't like them. I wouldn't want to be in those groups. I Trust Capital. Yeah, same with I Trust Capital. Oh, wait, I Trust Capital. Was that Rand's going to start showing... I Trust... What's that? The investing thing? Did that go under? Was that the one? No, Three Arrows Capital. Oh, yeah, Rand Nooner was... Do you guys see Rand Nooner a couple of days ago? He had the founder of 3 Hours Capital on, the guy who's a felon and lost everybody's money on the 3 Hours Capital. He had him on to shill his new venture. And the whole show is like, well, we know the Feds shut you down, and there's like a whole excuse around it. Well, we went into a bear market and we lost everybody's money, but you know it was a black swan event. It would but at the time we were up $1 billion, so you know, yeah, the billion went to zero, but we did have $1 billion at one time. And Rand's like, yeah, like you're like one of the best traders in the world. So here's your new fund, and he's like shilling the guy's new fund, and I'm like, Rand, the guy's a felon. And he lost everybody's money. If you had money on, not I Trust Cap, 3 Arrows Capital, you lost all your money. How is that a success? So it's like, I mean, you can find the articles of this guy, like they arrested him, they confiscate all his money, like he's a felon, like he's wanted out of like multiple countries. And this is the guy that Rand Nooner has on to tell you should be getting into his new fund. That's the thing, like with Rand Nooner, these are like, all these sleazeballs hang out together. They're all in the same groups. You know, birds of a feather flock together. You know, I see it in my line of work as an investigator. Like, scumbags hang out with scumbags, right? Ivy League people hang out with Ivy League people. Smart people hang out with smart people. But criminals hang out with other criminals. And Rand Neuner is just a smart criminal. That's all he is. And the people he surrounds himself with are smart criminals. Solana Venture Capitals, I Trust Capital, like all these guys, they're all cut from the same cloth. They would sell their mother out for $5 if they could make some money off it, you know? And that's why I don't really respect them. But eventually Rand Neuner will get his payback. You're going to see that like South Africa, you know, arrested him or something like that. Something's going to happen at some point. Oh, Georgia's always promoting I Trust Capital? Yeah, I mean, like, well, I played the video. I mean, I have the video. I did a George video. You guys can find him on my channel where he has, like, his YouTube channel, like you're looking at right now, the live coin watch, and all underneath it is BlockFi, Celsius, FTX Exchange, and then I Trust Capital on the top, UST. Like he's like a walking salesman for every scam, and it's just displayed on his channel. Then BlockFi goes under, and he takes BlockFi off. And he's like, okay. Then FTX goes under, and then he takes FTX. Like as the scams get exposed, he takes them off his banner. Like every scam in the book. Like this guy made money. He got kickbacks for promoting you guys FTX Exchange, I Trust Capital, Celsius, BlockFi. Like how is this guy taken seriously? Like if he did that, like think if your financial advisor was doing that, he'd be in prison. But George, for some reason, like they get away with it. I don't know. And George is based out of Chicago or something. I don't know how he gets away with it. I don't know. I think eventually George will probably get busted too for all the shit he's done. The long arm of the long takes a very long time to get people. And George really is a small fish, but the guy promoted you every scam in the book, and he's just going to say, "Oh, well, I didn't know they were scams, but you took money to promote a scam." Doesn't that at least discredit you at all? Like, okay, say you made a mistake. Say you didn't know it was a scam and you promoted it. Okay, but how are you still on YouTube as a crypto YouTuber if you were promoting scams? Like, obviously, maybe you should be in a different line of work. I do this for fun, but I never promoted a scam. I warn people about scams. And I'm not even all that smart. How's a guy like me who barely made it through high school, how do I know Luna and UST are scams? Like months before they collapse. But George from Cryptos R Us, he doesn't know it's a scam? I don't believe that. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't pass the sniff test. He just took the money. He just wanted the money. So that's my problem with them. And there's so many other YouTubers who are like that. And I really hope eventually they all get busted. But we'll see what happens. I've never heard of OASCA protocol. What is that? All right, let me do one more. I went on my tangent on YouTubers, on how much I hate all these YouTubers. 63. Cardano making its way back up. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm going to head out in a minute, but we'll see what happens. I actually am hoping we get a little more dumpage. Get back down to 60, like I said, so I can buy some stuff. But that might have been it. That might have been the flush out. Oh, it's a meme? Well, if it's a meme coin, I don't know, take a shot at it, man. They're all the same. All these new meme coins are all the same. They'll probably pump a lot and then dump like crazy. Not only did the meme coins pump like crazy the last couple of days, but we also had the top. So that was like a double whammy. That's why we got that $10,000 dump. Meme coin craze and people selling to all-time highs. But now is not a bad time to be in meme coins because meme coins are going to go absolutely insane. That's why instead of buying more Cardano, I'm actually considering, since Dogecoin's 22% down and SHIB's 24% down, I might just buy that. I might buy some more Doge and some more SHIB. Because I think I made a video yesterday telling you guys how I always miss out on SHIB. Like an idiot. Like something cannot like something gets over me, like the picture of the dog, I don't like it or something. I can't bring myself to buy it. But right now it's down 26%. So maybe I'm going to buy some right when I get off this stream. At least I can say I got something today. Although SHIB is up like, what, like 80% over the last week. Oh, where's the week? Oh, wait, let me just, how do I pull up the weekly? What's the weekly on SHIB? Why is that not showing up? I don't even know. It should be 24 hour. I don't know. I don't feel like messing with it. But anyway, a 27% dump is pretty good. I'll take that. You know these like the meme coins are what's going to make everybody $1 million. You know, Cardano, yeah, you're going to make a couple $100,000 depending what you have. Theta, a couple $100,000, you know, depending. But the meme coins are the ones that are going to be pumping so hard. And we're so early in the market. We're so early in the bull market right now. Like, it's not a risky time to be in meme coins. Come summer, get the fuck out of them. I mean, don't even, like, come June, July, like, you better not be in meme coins. Like, that's when it's risky. But right now, yeah, man, if there's a new meme coin that just popped up, put $1,000 into it. It could turn into $100,000. But it could also turn into dog shit. It could turn into zero. So, you know, Snack. I have a lot of money in Snack right now. I bought another $500 worth of Snack. You know, so I got a couple $1,000s worth of Snack. I mean, that could turn into $100,000, you know, by the summer. But it could also turn into, like, nothing. So, all right, man. Well, yeah, go for it. Enjoy that meme coin. I mean, it's probably going to go to zero, and you're probably going to lose all your money. But, you know, it's worth a shot. Go for it. No pain, no gain. But if it's, you know, make it like 2% of your portfolio. I wouldn't go much more than that. All right, guys, 63,000. It looks like we want to hang out here for a bit. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Have a good